What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie all day. So today I'm going to bring you a little different video. I've actually showed this in a video, but I haven't done a review on it. This is the Ruger LCP II. This is a great little 22 long rifle. It's great if you treat it like you would treat yourself. If you want yourself to be healthy and be able to do the things you want to do, you got to put the stuff in your body to be able to help you do it. And it's the same kind of thing with this. If you go out and get some really cheap rounds, some really dirty rounds, you're going to have some misfires. It's not going to work properly, just like anything else, right? But if you put in good rounds in this gun, this thing will run you forever. So it is it is unloaded, right? I don't even have a mag in it right now. The mag is right here, and the mag does have an extension, right? So you can get a pinky rest on there. It's a 10 plus 1. Plus 1, for those who don't know, means you can fit 10 rounds inside of here and keep one in the chamber, so you can carry 11 rounds. It is semi-automatic. I know the left tells you these horror stories, semi-automatic, like the AR-15, which is semi-automatic. That means you pull the trigger. No, it's one trigger pull, one round. One trigger pull, one round, just like any other thing. So we have a barrel length of 2.8 inches, an overall length of 5.2 inches. This thing literally sits in the palm of your hand. The weight is only 11.2 ounces. It is very light. You have a black high-performance glass-filled nylon grip. And I have to say, the grip isn't very bad. It's not bad. Because of the here, what they did, that grip right there, it's actually pretty good. You get your fingers around it, and you can lock into the front. The rear strap has it. The front strap has it. All the sides have it. And it gives you a positive traction all the way through all the time. So I do like that, especially when you're talking about a small gun. You want it to stay in your hand. Now, luckily, it's a 22 long rifle, which means the recoil, and yes, 22s have a recoil, but the recoil, it's really, really light recoil, but still, you want the gun to stay in your hand. There's nothing tells you that you're going to be shooting in perfect weather all the time, right? So it has the light rack system. It's just a refined system up top. Makes it super easy to jack the slide. It's really, really nice. The slide material itself is alloy steel. The barrel material is stainless steel. The slide width is 0.81 inches. The sights are integral. The barrel twist is 1.16. Let's see, it is black oxide. It is 4 inches tall. And that's pretty much all you need to know. Now, you can get these for around $400. And there's a lot of talk with 22s, especially. They say, well, what's the point of 22? It's just plinking. You can't really do anything with it. Why would you carry a small 22? It's not good for personal protection. Except it's the number one choice for assassins because they're easy to suppress. And anything going through the heart is going to end anything it sends through the heart. So a 22 long rifle, I've had people tell me all the time, oh, you can't use it, blah, 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 it's weak, blah, 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 blah. And I say, all right, well, let me shoot you with it. And they say, no. Because you're smart. You know it's going to... So literally, the reason people say you can't use it for self-defense is because of stopping power. Stopping power means something that hits like a brick and makes you kind of thrust backwards, makes you really feel the impact. Where the 22 is going to hit you and it might burn straight through you, and before you even realize you've been hit, you're going to keep going forward. But a well-placed shot is a well-placed shot. I don't care if it's a 50 cal or a 22. Anything to the heart is going to stop somebody. And if you have, if you're, remember, it's always self-defense, not self-offense. But if you're at the ATM and you're getting robbed by Bigfoot, anything in the forehead, nobody is just going to go, oh, you shot me with a 22 in the forehead. Let me keep coming at you. It's not going to happen. The big thing is anything is better than nothing, right? And if you carry a 22, first of all, the rounds are super cheap. They're really easy to maintain. You can get rounds anywhere. And something like this, you could fit anywhere. It's super light. And yes, it will do the job. Femoral artery, carotid artery, forehead, heart. You're going to stop somebody. A gut shot will slow them down, but remember, gut shots, while fatal, they take a long time. So a well-placed 22 round is key. But let's find out how it shoots. Come on. All right, so I told you to shoot something healthy. These are just some Winchester Supers, but it's a really good round for the 22. It's nice and clean, so I don't have to worry about this thing getting all dirtied up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull that really light, easy slide, and we're going to try and find our way to a target over here. Now, what I'm going to do, because I don't have multiple cameras to set up, I'm going to take different shots. I'll take a shot so you can see from the side. I'll take a shot up close to where one's hitting, and I'll take a shot from to where you could see it being, how it's being shot, and we'll try and go from there. So my target is now downrange, and we are loaded and ready to go. So what we're going to do is take our first shot, and I'm going to go center mass. At least I'm going to make sure the safety's off. I hate that. All right, so let's try to go center mass. And you can see, or if you can see, it hit just to the left of center mass. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to take, and we're going to show you all angles of shot so you can get a good feel of what it really looks like. We'll even bring you a little closer. I really like this thing though. All right, so here we go, second shot. And that one was almost dead on. So now what I want to do is bring you close so you can get a really good look at the round as it hits. There we go. You'll be able to see that. And again, I'm going to go center mass. And I think I just doubled up a hole. Either that or I went to the right. We'll do that again because I can't see the hole. There we go. So, oh, I did. I went to the right. So that's not so bad. Now what I want to do is I want to take and fire the rest of the rounds in this mag. And I want to just kind of get rid of. I want to do a burst. And we'll see exactly how well it holds up to that. Oh, never mind. I stovepiped. Stovepiped. And you can see, shooting quick downrange, it stays really, really well on target. Let me load up another mag. All right, so what I think I want to do now is I want to go back some distance. And I want to see if I can hit from pretty far away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you guys to be able to see the shot. And then I'll take another shot. We'll see how far away I was. But this is going to be a good distance. You'll hear the difference in a shot. So right now, I'm about 15 yards, which is pretty far for this gun. I'm going to take a couple more. One more. Perfect. So now I'm going to bring you back so you can see exactly where I was. That's a really good distance. You hear my neighbors shooting too. Well, we don't really have neighbors. All right, I could see it. So now you'll see how far away we were. Right there, beautiful. Had a feed issue. Now the rounds I'm using are good rounds, but they're old. I just bought brand new ones. Probably, oh, that was a nice shot. I probably should have used those. And I stovepiped. What that means is the empty shell just got caught. So now we're going to try and go ahead and just rattle off going forward, and you'll see what I mean. Oh, did I? I had this one. You see, it wasn't a misfire. It just got caught. So what I'm going to do is reload that one. I think I have 3 or 4 rounds in there. Make sure I have one in the pipe. Let's try that again. Woo! So the feed issues I had, I don't know if I could blame on the gun or if it's just because even though I have good ammo, I have good old ammo, I should have just pulled out some of the brand new stuff, but I want to get rid of the old stuff, obviously. So I could say that when I do shoot really good ammo, I don't have those issues. And you can see, like, these were from being in motion, but a couple of those were from 15 yards with that barrel. That's not so bad. All in all, I have to say, for the money, it's actually a really good little gun. It'll get the job done. It's a good little home defense gun because you can spray pop, pop, pop as many times as you have to into a target, and you don't have to worry about shots going all over. So if I had a shotgun that had pellets in it, right, then it spreads. You never know where those rounds are going to go. This, I pretty much know. You're never going to go beyond 15 yards with a gun this size, especially for personal protection. You're not protecting yourself from that far away unless somebody's shooting at you, right? So personal protection should be at ATM robbing range. So you got to keep that in mind. You know, you got to be smart. Otherwise, you're going to go to prison and rot. So all in all, though, I have to say the Ruger LCP II, this is a good little bang for the buck type gun. This one is years old, all right? So it's a little worn, but it still just keeps going, man. It keeps kicking. So that's it for this one. If you're looking for a good little backup, you could put this on the ankle. So if I had my 357 on me and I was all of a sudden out of the 8 rounds that are in here, because this is the Smith & Wesson Performance Center Pro Series 627. It's got 8 rounds of 357. Boom, boom, boom. I'm out of 357 rounds. I could reach into an ankle, or I could even keep one this way, and I'd be fine for another 10 shots to get myself out of trouble or keep myself safe. Especially if this is one of my critter guns too. If I'm hiking, you get a coyote, you get a mountain lion, anything, a shot even just to the paw of an animal is going to make it think twice. And a 22 is definitely going to do the trick when it comes to that. So it's good for different things. You could even use it for a snake gun. But it's just, I don't know, it's just good. It's a good gun. I know because I've used it. I've had a couple of feed issues here, and it's hard because I don't want that to reflect what I've gotten out of this gun. And it really, ammo. The better the ammo, the better the production. So, and that's going to be with anything. But this one, these kind of guns especially, if I put the same ammo, even crappy ammo, really crappy ammo, some old Thunderbolts into a revolver, a 22 long rifle revolver, I wouldn't have those problems, obviously. But, you know, bang makes the bang work, and you have to have good bang. So while these are good rounds, this is a really, really old box. So it's time to shoot them all off so I can start the new stuff. Anyway, that's it for this one. I am Donnie B all day. Until next video.